Hello, oil campers. I hope you're enjoying camp. Thanks for all your great comments and remarks. It's really fun getting to know you and just learning more about you. And I hope you're learning a lot. I'm sure that by now you're realizing that there's a lot of these oils that you just don't want to go anywhere without because you can use them everywhere in your life. So today I'm going to show you how to make a DIY first aid kit. So, first of all, we're going to need some containers. And doTERRA actually you can find quarter dram little bottles or 5/8 dram. This one's just a little bit bigger. doTERRA actually sells these, so these hold a little bit more. But these are actually what we use for sample bottles when we give out samples to friends. So you can use those as bottles. You could also use like the roller bottle, purchase some roller bottles and use those depending on the size of your family and what your family's needs are. So let's talk about containers. Something like this would work, or an old Altoids container, because these little bottles fit perfectly in there. You can just stack them in there, this, and just put in there everything that you need. Another thing that you could use, and doTERRA actually sells this, is this little keychain holder. And they also hold either the 5/8 dram or the quarter dram bottle. So this would be a great option as well if you want something a little smaller or compact. Many of you may have an old makeup bag or pouch like this. This would work as well. If you have a large family, this might be better because you may need more supplies. And then also, doTERRA actually they don't sell these on the site, but you can get them other places like Aroma Tools or Essential Life or what's the other one called? Your Oil Tools. They sell pouches and things like this. So this one holds only the roller bottles. So they just slide right into these little slots like this. And these are also really nice to use. In fact, this is going to be one of the prizes. So make sure you keep commenting and make sure you do all the assignments, and you might have a chance to win this. So let's talk about what we're going to put in our first aid kit. We just got done talking about DigestZen, and actually that would probably be the number one because when you're out and about traveling, if you have people in your family that get motion sickness, or if you're out eating at restaurants and eating different kinds of food that your body's not used to, you never know when your stomach's going to kind of act up. So DigestZen would definitely be one that I would add to my little kit. The next one might be lavender. Actually, it will be lavender because remember, lavender is like the Swiss Army knife of oils. So it's used for so many things, and it's definitely one that you want to add to your kit. Make sure you put in some Band-Aids because a lot of times when you need lavender, you do need Band-Aids as well. Tea tree would be a good one. And actually, I think you'll learn about that a little bit later in the week. Breathe is a good one because you never know when you're going to have some stuffy nose issues or respiratory issues. So that one's great for that. Peppermint is good for almost anything as well. So peppermint's really good for, to add into your kit as well. Frankincense is one I would add. Actually, since we're heading into spring here in Ohio right now, Terra Shield is one that I love to have in my first aid kit because it's actually a bug repellent blend. So this is one that I always add to my first aid kit. And I love when I'm out and about adding lemon to my water. So I always put lemon in my kit. Peppermint beadlets are an option. Those are actually the peppermint oil that come in like a little breath mint, like a tiny little beadlet that would be good for freshening your breath after you eat out at a restaurant, or even if you have some stomach discomfort, this would be another good one to keep in your kit. Helichrysum is actually a fabulous oil. Um, it's quite an investment. It's quite expensive, but it's really worth every drop. And if you have a deep cut that's bleeding really bad, this will be a lifesaver. So this is definitely a good one to have as well in a little roller bottle. Um, Also, doTERRA makes Correct X, which is like a wound ointment, and it actually has helichrysum in it. So it comes like this, and it's in like a gel-like form, and it has the essential oils that are included in it are frankincense, helichrysum, cedarwood, tea tree, and lavender. So this is actually a really nice ointment to have on hand too. Great for all those scrapes, cut, you know, anything that's, abrasion to the skin would be great to have this for. Another thing that's really good is to keep the On Guard and the Breathe drops in your first aid kit. They would easily fit, in your kit, and they're nice if you have like a cough, a tickling cough, or you feel a sore throat coming on. Um, the On Guard drops are really nice. Or if you even have a friend that's got a tickle and you're sitting beside him, and it's just nice to have him to offer to a friend. Oh, one more thing I wanted to mention. doTERRA makes these On Guard wipes. Okay, they're like a wipe before you go out to eat, or if you have a wound that needs to be cleaned, these would be fabulous to put in your kit. So a couple of these would be good to put in. Also, if you tend to have, or not if you tend to have, but if you, some people, they might get like a twisted ankle or a joint injury or muscle aches, the deep blue rub is fabulous for that. So those are nice and small. You can just pop them in your kit and they would be a great addition. And don't forget to add in or remember things for like emotional and mood benefit. Things like Serenity, Wild Orange are both good for calming and like if you're feeling kind of stressed and anxious. So these would be great to add in as for your emotional needs. Tweezers might be another good thing. So maybe you can start collecting these things and work on your own first aid kit because as you can tell, I'm sure you're noticing that there's a lot of these oils that you just don't want to be without. And it's great to have some type of a little first aid kit to take with you to put in your purse or in your car or in your diaper bag. This would actually be fabulous for the diaper bag or your car. So your assignment today is to start collecting things for your first aid kit. Thanks for watching.